Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in. I am LP alongside Mr. B.
How's everybody doing today?
Good.
All right.
Good.
Here with Brandon Hamilton and Chase Brawley. Before we get started, we like to thank our sponsors real quick. Thank you to Ibit Electric, Peerless Electric, and Schrader Tree Farm. And as you all know, Ibit Electric is expanding their company beyond electric to a mechanical division where they will be offering pipe fitting, plumbing, and HVAC services. So each week, we're going to honor a player who exhibited a workman and blue-collar approach to the game. And this week's player was Jalen Vaughtner. He was all over the field. He had a great game Friday. He had total stat line of 10 tackles, which led the team. 2.5 of those were for loss. He also had a pass breakup and one blocked kick.
Oh, he's playing really good as of late. Actually, he was as a cadet for us right now, and he just showed me a text from Madonna, and the coach said we're going to have to put a lot of money aside for you to get you to come here. So his recruiting's going well. We're blessed to have him. This is his first year or second year being here, but he couldn't play last year because he got here too late. But he's doing a heck of a job, and he's a great addition. So congratulations, Jalen. We're with our guests today, Brandon Hamilton and Chase Brawley. These two started every game 4 straight years. Pretty impressive.
That's pretty impressive.
And overall record is what, 36-9 in 4 years. But what a lot of people don't know, I didn't realize this until I was looking it up the other day. How'd your guys' career start?
Start 1-4.
1-4?
Didn't start too good.
Braylon turning around for us.
Yeah, Braylon had the interception against playing well, but you get beat by Sturgis.
That was a pretty good Sturgis team, though. That's not.
I'm going to repeat. You got beat by Sturgis.
That was a big Sturgis team.
And I tell you what, that year they had the best running back in the conference. Where he's still playing?
I think he went to Olivet. I don't know if
he went to Olivet or trying, but man, he was a stud. What was his name?
Jacob Thompson.
He holds every record for rushing in Sturgis.
At Sturgis?
Yeah.
Did not know that. He was a good player, and I think he was a better defensive player. So you start off 1-4. You two are freshmen. What was? Can you remember back that far? What was the mindset of the team makeup? Like, oh my gosh, are we going to go in the tank? Were you doubting the triple option? What?
I remember it was a lot of pressure being 1-4 especially on a playing well that week. You could tell that Coach Shaw knew, and then we knew that was the game that we had to turn around.
Yeah. So I think it was the third game, maybe the fourth game. Chase, you guys played Edwardsburg. What was the score of that game?
45-7.
Yeah, 45-7.
45-7, an absolute whooping. Yeah. Last time Edwardsburg's beat us no, it's not because you play them in the district finals that year and almost beat them. What was the score of that game?
24-17.
24-17.
Yeah, but we were up at one point.
We were up at one point. What a game at their field. One of the best games I've seen in high school football. You guys have been a part of a few greatest games I've ever seen. But before we get into those, so since that time, you started off 1-4. Since then, you went 35-5. The teams. Getting beat by Goodrich, state champ. Edwardsburg, Final Four. The year, your freshman year, they went to the Final Four. An absolute debacle game against Lakeshore. And then St. Joe, who beat you in the Final Four, or who went to the Final Four that year. And then Portland, who went to the Final Four. So of those 5 losses, those are pretty good teams.
You could argue that 4 out of 5 of those games could have went either way too.
Well, I agree. Yeah. Not disagreeing. And the St. Joe game,
we had Sam was out, Paul was out.
Sam was out. Sam played a little bit, but Sam was sick with the flu. Paul had the hamstring injury. But we killed. And how many times did we fumble that
game?
Didn't
we twice inside the 5?
Yeah,
inside the 5 to go up, and then. I think you made a really good play on defense, and then Dane Asmus comes in. God bless you, Dane. But getting your back and got a 15-yard penalty because of it. So, all those games could have went the other way. Out of those losses, what was the most devastating one? I know which one was the most devastating to watch, but for me personally, but for you personally, Chase, what was the hardest loss?
The Goodrich game.
The Goodrich game at Ford Field, Brandon?
I'd say either the Edwardsburg game freshman year or the Portland game our sophomore year. Because I think we could have went pretty far that year.
In that Portland game, they almost beat South Christian the next game. Was it the running back who was a stud running back? That what was his name? Anyways, he broke his broke his shoulder on the last play of the game. Yeah. So that was tough to do. What do you attribute the success to?
I think it's been a change of culture, basically. You know, we have like motivation to go, like after we go far in the playoffs, like we get motivated to go places we've never been before. And everybody just, Coach Hall says, hold the rope, and everybody's latched onto that saying. And we have each other's backs. We've been working hard in the off season. So
speaking of the off season, you guys, well, and for our viewers, we got two other linemen behind the scenes, Big E and Trenton here today with us also. What does the off season entail?
It's a lot of, we lived in the off season, workouts what were the days this year? Monday, Tuesday, Thursday.
So I got videos of all you guys when we had the old weight room, trying to sell it to the board and everybody. Hey, listen, we're going to be really good in football. We need the space for the weight room. So you guys started off lifting together from day one, your 8th grade year. There's videos of you barely getting up 135. You're repping 135. You're just have the bar working on the squats. Big E, you were a grade below, so you were out practicing then. And now, what's your max bench?
445.
445.
315, 320.
I watched you get 365 full time, but we'll go with 350. Yeah, and we cut both of you guys off on the squats at 500. That was your fault. There's a video of that. He's got, I'm not kidding, I think it's every plate in the weight room, and he's squatting it, and they have it tied on with bungees.
That was Talon Brawley's engineering design.
Talon Brawley. Is he going into engineering?
No, he's going
into good.
Yeah. Biology, I think.
But that bar exploded. Weights go everywhere. Thank God no one got hurt. But I think that's a big part of why you guys and all of us are so successful on the football field, and the majority of our sports. You could tell from an athletic director standpoint, the teams that are lifting constantly versus the teams that are not lifting constantly. Mm-hmm. The people that are consistent in the weight room are consistently winning. Would you agree with that?
100%.
I do too. You guys have some individual awards that you've won. You were the coach of Associated Press or coaches poll All-State last year and played how many games? 6 games and still first team All-State, which is to our listeners, if anybody has not seen this man play, he absolutely destroys people. And to be first team All-State and only play 6 games, that's even a bigger accomplishment. And then the other poll, Chase, you were first team All-State, Detroit Free Press. And that's a pretty big honor too. You guys have both been all conference. Well, you've been all conference at 4 years in a row. Well, hopefully, well, knock on wood. And your sophomore and your junior year, you were all conference. So it seems like I'm doing all the talking here. You got anything you want to add to these guys?
Talk about the senior night experience from Friday. Like, how did that all go down for you guys?
You guys got to relax. You're always so serious at this. This is a fun podcast. We got Alabama Jones over here with his camo on. Who was that? Shane Gillis that said that?
Gillis, yeah.
At the Notre Dame game?
Inside the stadium, yeah.
So our senior night?
Yeah, just like how was that whole experience for you guys? I'm sure there's a lot of emotions playing your last home game of the regular season here.
Definitely was a motivating factor, I'd say. It was cool looking out and seeing that all the seniors spanned basically the whole football field length.
It was so long.
Yeah,
That's
22
different compared to.
My legs were getting tired.
Okay. Can you guys remember back when you guys were freshmen? How many seniors did we have?
Yeah,
Three or four, I believe.
3 or 4?
Duh.
And then the next year was like 7 or 8. And then the next year, what was last year, about 12?
No, Town Brawley's class had the second most. They had like 13.
Did they?
Yeah.
But regardless, how the culture has changed to everybody wants to play football now. And what's it like being a part of that?
It's definitely like, it's cool to see that shit from freshman to senior year, and knowing that we helped pave that way. It means a lot.
Yeah, we had who was in the locker room? Chad Patterson, 5th grader.
Mm-hmm.
He was out there, and his dad, he does the cooking for us. He does a great job. But he just told me today how cool. That's all his kid talked about. He was in the locker room with all you guys before the game, and then after the game. And then he tells me Saturday he was so psyched to play 4 touchdowns. I mean, so you guys, I don't know, do you guys really realize how much you mean to some of these younger kids growing up, coming to Friday night games and watching you guys? Whether it's you, Chase, or you, or Trent, or anybody. You know, everybody had all these kids, you know, they're looking up to somebody out there, or Olsen, or, you know, their position players. What kind of responsibility do you have to those kids?
We have a big responsibility. They look up to us, and like me, Brandon, Trenton, and Biggie always go to Matt Miller's practice and help the offensive linemen out.
Yeah, what's it like helping the Rocket program is out?
This one, we get to like help run the drills.
You got some pretty good ones coming up?
Trenton was doing the sled. We were doing the sled for them. We were helping the sled. Trenton was acting like Coach Tipper out there.
Everybody loves Coach Tipper. Speaking of coaches and senior night, Joel Brawley.
Amazing.
He's amazing. So what makes him such a popular coach amongst you guys?
I think he's younger, of course, so he's able to relate to us more, but he's just a nice and kind dude, really, and there's not really anybody that doesn't like him or doesn't respect him in a way.
And do the kids respect him?
Yeah.
Of course.
You know, it's some, you know, and kudos to Joel for being a younger coach. We don't discriminate against age, but you know, typically I've seen in the past over my years of being an AD, younger coaches not getting the respect from certain players because of the age gap. There's not much of an age gap, but I don't see that with him.
I feel like it definitely helps that everybody knows that he played football and he was pretty.
He was solid.
Yeah, he was.
He was solid. He's probably the second best quarterback in our family. I'm gonna say second or third, but yeah, no, he was good.
Danny's number 1, right?
No.
No, it goes my dad, the Town Brawley.
No, we've had some good. What happened to you? You're a lineman.
I got pet jeans.
My bad, Chase.
No, only one person to blame.
So a question I think maybe a lot of people have, like every podcast, it seems like Joel comes up and you talk about Tuesday nights at his house. What goes on Tuesday nights at Joel Brawley's house?
He makes a special dish.
He does salad.
Yeah, we have so it goes back to this summer. Me and Chase helped Joel build a playground, like set that playground up, and he wanted to thank us. So at Mr. Brawley's house, he came up with every Tuesday he'd give us team dinner, and that's straight off his pocket, no help basically. So
No, he's doing out of the, you know, starting a young family. He's got 2 kids, wife, homeowner, and you know, he's still, you know, he's trying to make money, trying to, you know, raise a family, and he's still paying for that, like you said, all out of his own pocket. He's a good kid.
That's all the linemen?
Yeah.
So that's a lot of food then.
that is a lot of food.
And there's the salad is all I hear about.
That salad is amazing. He said he gets it at Walmart. It's like a pre-bag, throws it in a bowl, tosses it with some Caesar ranch. It's one of the greatest salads. Makes me I don't even like vegetables.
No, why would you? You're a lineman. You mentioned that you helped him build a playground. One thing that I think is really impressive about all you guys, it seems like every weekend someone's calling you guys to help them do something. Either it's take out a boat or what'd you guys do this weekend?
Tree stands.
I didn't like it. I don't know what it was, but I did not.
Taking down tree stands for Dave Van Loo?
Yeah.
So, you guys are great role models for our younger kids growing up in the work ethic. And, the other thing you guys don't get a lot of credit for, or maybe people don't know, I shouldn't say credit, your grades are phenomenal. You want to tell your GPA?
4.15.
4.15. I think
third in the class.
I think the first time I ever met you, I heard how smart you were, and I said, "Man, I heard you get all A's. Are you having that in something like?" No, I've never even got an A minus, and that's accurate.
Yeah, I've had great role models though. Talon Brawley, freshman year, he took me under his wing and emphasized how important the classroom was.
And Talon is a great kid, and he's at U of M right now. What is he studying to be?
Dentist. That's the latest news I've got.
Dentistry. All right. Yeah. What do you want to be?
I think a physical therapist, especially after breaking my leg last year and doing rehab and all that.
Kind of interesting, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Chase,
A firefighter.
Firefighter, and now you are actually a volunteer at 2 different stations. What stations do you work for?
Pokagon and forgot the other one.
Forgot where
Wayne
you.
Township.
What's it called?
Wayne Township.
Wayne Township. Jeez, you just started at Wayne Township, right?
Yeah.
How many calls have you been on?
I've been on 2. Like the other calls are during the school day, so I can't go.
Gotcha. What's it like being on a call?
It's stressful sometimes with the people, with the stop signs and stuff.
And they all want to watch and look at you and stare and got to keep moving.
Yeah.
And you were at a pretty horrific one not too long ago.
Yeah.
And everything's fine with that? You're good to go?
Yeah.
Good deal. I'm talking all the time again.
Chase, I asked you, so we'll get to this in a minute. I wrote an article about Chase. I asked him why you want to be a firefighter. Why? Because you said it's fun to run in the fire.
Yeah, I like running in burning buildings.
That is the most.
Have you ever ran in a burning building?
No,
But you think you want to?
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Yeah, really good.
It'd be really cool, like running into a door and just going to save somebody,
Just being on fire.
like saving Brandon.
Now, in your fire safety classes, do they have mock fires you walk into and
No, they got a smoke trailer though. We
smoke
can't-
trailer? How's it navigating all the smoke and with all the gear? And are you feeling around? Or are you just
feeling around.
a bull in a china shop just knocking everything over that you see?
It's hard to see in there.
I bet.
It's hard to see.
Let's see. Liam, you did a great job with that article. I had no idea that was happening. I can't. Chase sent it to me. Why did you decide that?
Yeah, so I want to do sports broadcasting, and so I think it was last February I found this website. It's called Substack, and you can just write and publish whatever you want on there. And I just started doing that mostly about baseball because that's the main sport I'll do. So I don't do it for anyone to read, I do it to gain experience and maybe a little bit of publicity. And so I haven't been writing much of anything since school started just because I've been so busy. And I was like, I got on there. I'm like, shoot, I haven't done anything in a while. And I was with Chase in Earth Science, and we weren't doing our work because,
You can't say that publicly.
Well,
you were already done with your
we were
work.
done with our work. That's
there
true,
you go.
that's
There
true.
you go.
We had
So-
a test today.
We did. How was your test?
It went really good.
Really good.
I think it went good. So anyway, I'm like, I haven't written an article in a while. So I'm like, why don't I do it about Chase? It's senior night or senior week. Friday was senior night. So I did that. I didn't really expect anyone to read it other than the normal people who read my stuff, which is my family. And then I sent it to him. And then he said, thanks. And then I sent it to Mr. Korn because I was going to see if we could hang up the QR codes at the game just so, I thought maybe a couple people would want to check it out. And then it just completely blew up, and I was talking to Miss Philly, and now there's I think over 600 people have viewed it now.
Oh, wow.
Which was,
Did not know that. Good for you, Chase. Good for you, Liam.
Yeah, and then I talked to Miss Philly Friday, and she was saying, I think we're going to make it a monthly thing now.
Yes.
Where we highlight athlete, maybe 2 or 3 times a month. But I just got to say to Miss Philly and to you, Mr. Korn, everyone, I don't expect that kind of support. I don't expect it to blow up like that, and it's just so encouraging that it does, and that I know there's people here to help me.
What you're doing, what Mr. Korn is doing, what Trenton has started. Now he's, He'll be back. But what an amazing opportunity for you to get into this. Like, if we're going to archive this back when you're making the big bucks. Hey, LP's Fieldhouse.
Yep.
So, no, you do a great job with that. Let's get back to these guys again. So, week 9, Edwardsburg.
Team to the east.
Team to the east.
Yeah.
Can't even. Sheldon Cornelius, shout out to him, has crossed out all the E's in the entire school, and there's a boatload of them.
There's a lot of
And
E's.
it's not so much just it's a friendly rivalry. It's what Michigan and Ohio State do. Ohio State crosses off all the M's on campus, and he thought that would be fun to do. So shout out to him on that. If you win, you're going to be 9-0. What's that mean to you?
It means a lot to me. I feel like we never really had the opportunity to be undefeated before. The last 2 years, we
start off with St. Joe and Lakeshore and split with them every year.
Yeah, it really makes up for the last 2 years because I think that we really could have done it that year. But especially going into this season, people a little doubt like how y'all going to do without so and so and so and so.
It was amazing to start the year, and then over the summer, how are we going to be at football? How are we going to be? We're going to be really good.
Mm-hmm.
If I could steal a line from Chase, really good. Like I said, the last time a team has done this is 1979. So huge accomplishment. But then come the playoffs. Have you guys looked ahead at potential matchups?
Yeah, I believe St. Joe first round. That's every bracket. That's what it's looking like.
It's changed today.
It changed.
Yeah. What is it?
Coldwater.
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 In our district.
Well, and for those of you that don't know, listeners, there's 2 platforms out there. There's Goose Poop. That's not a typo. I really said that right. Goose Poop. And Snooze to You. And you just type in Division III and just follow the prompts, and it will simulate a potential bracket, and they're typically spot on. But we won't know until selections show Sunday at 5 o'clock, and that's on the NFS Network through the MHSAA. If you have a subscription, it's free. It used to be on Brawley Sports or Fox Sports.
Last year it was on Brawley Sports.
Yeah, and you had to pay for that, and this year you don't have to. So we'll find out there. But you guys know how many playoff games you've been in?
No, not.
The answer's 10. 10 playoff games. You guys are 7-3 over the course of your career in playoff games. What knowledge or what experience have you gained out of those 10 games to take into this season?
The motivating factor, just earn another Monday.
Earn another Monday. Old Jolie said, can we earn another Tuesday dinner?
Yeah, I think that might be the same this year.
It might be the same.
Another Tuesday.
What are your expectations? What?
There's a pretty good team. I've obviously moved up in D3.
Mm-hmm.
Going to be some solid teams, but still in D4, there's solid teams this year too. So no matter where we ended up, it was going to be challenging, but we know it's not going to be easy. But Coach always says it's not going to be easy, but it will be worth it.
Yeah, and if it plays out the way it should, or the way we're thinking, so we would host every game as long as we won. We would host 3 games in a row if we continue to win. Obviously, if you lose, you're done. And then there would be a neutral site somewhere, and then one more, win that one, and you're at Ford Field. Again, how cool would that be?
Really cool.
During all this, you guys have been recruited by some schools too. Brandon, I just had to talk to Coach Shaw. He was on the phone with Georgetown today. Why don't you tell the listeners how many schools have been looking at you?
Quite a few. I don't know the exact number, but
I think our listeners know definitely Western Michigan has. And Western, if you're listening, once again, he's right here, and he's faster than Alex Anderson. I said that.
First star on that.
So who else is looking at you?
Western, hopefully something happens there. Have an offer from Harding. If y'all don't know, that's their Division II, second in the nation behind Ferris.
Yep.
They go back and forth. And then Butler, that was last week or 2 weeks ago. North Central. That's actually where Chase is committing to, right?
That's what he said. He found that out on senior night.
He did. He did. I put it down in my where you
Your bio?
to
Yeah.
after college.
So we actually both went on a trip. Where'd we go?
Michigan Tech.
We went to Michigan
With
Tech.
Joel.
With Joel.
With
Yeah.
brother Joel. With brother Joel.
And Chase, you have a visit this weekend.
Lawrence Tech.
Lawrence Tech, but he said he wants to go to North Central, which is a great school, and they're ranked number 1
Yeah,
in
they
Division
just beat
3.
a team 75-0.
75. Yeah, they won 75-0.
321 rushing yards.
Well, you're just a stat guy over there today.
I know.
I mean, that's his future school. He's
Yeah.
got it.
And you guys both received you received an offer from Michigan Tech. We walked back in there. You have received a roster spot, but so that's pretty cool. Georgetown's first time I'm hearing of Georgetown. What do you think?
Me too. I don't know a lot about the school. Are they Division 1?
They are Division 1. They're in the FBS.
They're in the
the
FBS?
Patriot League. And I could tell you most famous basketball player too, Allen Iverson and Patrick Ewing. So pretty cool. Very studious school. And you said you possibly want to be a doctor, right? Too.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely have that there.
They have a lot of things. Yeah.
If you were to rank them top 5 right now.
Including Western or unincluding?
Yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
Western number 1, then Harding, Michigan Tech, North Central, and probably Northwood.
Northwood?
Yeah.
And have you been on a visit to Northwood yet?
I have not.
And you're going to Davenport this weekend?
Yeah.
Nice. And Chase, list your top 3.
North Central. Lawrence Tech. Michigan Tech. Then
There's one more school that's been involved is Indiana Wesleyan.
yeah, Indiana Westland.
Nice.
And I also had 2 camps at Central and Saginaw
Yep.
over the summer.
And did you go to any camps this year?
I went to the Western camp.
Yeah. What'd you think of the Western camp?
I thought I did pretty. Coach Shaw took me actually. So
How was it riding with Coach Shaw?
it was pretty fun. It was me, Jalen, and Sheldon. Mm-hmm. It was pretty. I guess it was tense on the way there, but on the way back, it was at a
Loosen
good
up.
time. Yeah.
All right. Got anything more for these guys?
So you're talking about the potential of hosting 3 straight home playoff games.
Yes.
So we've done that last year, and then I know we had a few the year before.
Well, we've done
Well,
it 2 years.
Yeah.
Portland
So-
beat us the first year in the regionals, and we beat Portland.
Yep.
And they very easily could have flip-flopped either year.
And, we've talked about, like, how good of an environment it is. For you guys, how much of an advantage does that play? Like, running
Great
out
question.
in front of your hometown, like, Yeah.
Corn does a amazing job
Yeah, he
here,
does.
and honestly, it's disappointing when we go to away games because none of them can ever match.
It's kind of boring.
Yeah, I know.
That Paw game, and they're trying to do the same things, and they actually even reached out to Corn to help them. But I'm just like, okay.
But yeah, we do an amazing job, and really grateful for where we're able to play. And
Last year, Corn blew a speaker.
Yeah, the
'Cause they played-
Portland game, he blew the speakers out,
Because
and
they played Whoop, There It Is.
let's not bring that up, Chase. It's still about cost me a friendship with Corn. Up 21-0, he plays Whoop, There It Is, and now all of a sudden we're tied in a minute. What'd you think of that, Big E? Remember that? He's giving this right there.
We love you, Corn.
So I do have, we started doing the speed questions. You guys can answer them at the same time, separately, doesn't matter. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Favorite food?
Chicken Big Mac.
Joel's Sloppy Joe's,
All right. Favorite teacher?
Miss Klimek.
Mr. Dessenberg.
What's more important than a state title?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Best teammate?
Nick Burns.
Ooh, Nick.
Nick.
Trent Scott.
Favorite Coach Saw saying?
Hold on, let me think.
We got the Jeopardy. Do, do, do.
There's so many like
Tickle Me Pink.
Tickle Me Pink.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna go with that one too. That's a pretty.
Man, there's just so much that we could talk about with you guys in your accomplishments, and what you've done for this program, this community. I just want to say thank you. I'm watching the Plainwell game, or the Plainwell parents senior night. Our side's packed. I look over there at 640. I'm not kidding. There was 4 fans. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They had 4 fans over there, and then. We have had those years, and the classes before you guys, and now you guys have really, and Coach Shaw, the coaching staff has turned this program into a powerhouse. I mean, you're on the rankings, statewide rankings with Detroit King, DeWitt, some of the best historical football teams ever, and and now we're on the map now. So, thank you guys, all you guys.
Coach Shaw was saying a couple days ago that in the first year when he came here, you could spot out the parents in the stands.
Oh, absolutely, you could.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember playing on the grass field?
Never played on our grass field.
On our grass field,
8th grade year.
Yes, you did. Your 8th grade year.
Oh yeah.
And you guys had a pretty successful 8th grade year too.
We only lost to Otsego that year because of RJ. Because he got us COVID. He got us quarantined.
Yeah, I don't think anybody got COVID that year or that time, but I know there was like 7 or 8 of you guys that.
Me, Alex. No, Alex played.
Yeah, there was a ton of you. Yeah, but it definitely hurt us in that game against Otsego. That's a question I do want to ask, and Trenton, you can answer this too. Out of the 8th graders, when you first got here, or when I first got here, to now, who is the most improved senior?
You could say that a lot of people individually.
Does anybody like, oh my gosh, that kid got a ton better?
Probably John.
John's got a ton better.
He's worked really hard.
He has worked really hard.
I'm impressed with RJ.
Me too.
RJ's. How about Ward Cheney?
Oh yeah,
the wild man. Mm-hmm. I think didn't he play free safety in 8th grade?
He was pretty solid in 8th grade.
Sheldon got a lot better.
Sheldon's got a lot better. So no, all you guys have improved so much. Elijah, and like I said, I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart of making my job easy.
Thank you.
What do you got?
I got nothing.
You got some sponsors and people to thank?
We got 3 sponsors, the same as always, but we got
Schrader Tree Farms.
Schrader Tree Farm. You got it?
I don't know. I just know Schrader Tree Farms.
Ibid Electric and
Campbell Ford.
No.
Peerless.
Peerless.
They all do a great job, and we thank you guys so much. Anybody want to do the like and subscribe?
Chase?
Like and subscribe.
What's the other? Where are we on?
And share.
And share. And we're on YouTube now.
YouTube.
Podcast. Or
Spotify.
Spotify, but didn't Dustin say something about Apple Podcasts?
Yeah, Apple Podcasts.
We're on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, we're moving on up.
Oh, okay.
So, thank you guys. Thank you, everybody.
Love you guys.
Shout out, I love you. Sunday, selection show. All the linemen again. Corn is going to do that one. Liam, you going to be there with them?
I got to work Sunday.
So you're not going to be there. But Corn has got you. That is always an exciting time when getting all you guys together. I think we're getting Milano's Pizza again.
Oh, man.
And I believe he's going to do that before selection show. So good luck to you. Thank you guys for coming on.
No problem.
Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. You can good luck in your future.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go Vikes.